gonna tell you something right now. Ain't no way Cooper Rush is beating the Eagles. Dallas still stinks. Yo, by the way, Dingbat here, and I hope everybody's having a great day. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're hanging in there. So, I gotta say this right off the bat. There ain't no way I can envision any scenario in which Cooper Rush beats the Eagles. The only chances of that happening would be like if aliens came down and parked their big-ass UFOs over Lincoln Financial Field. Now, we're going to get into it in a second because there's a lot to say. But before we do that, if you're new to the channel and you like the content, make sure you hit that like button. More importantly, make sure you subscribe for daily Eagles content, NFL content. You definitely don't want to miss it. And if you've been subscribed for a while, you know the deal. I don't even have to tell you. Just double check. Double moonwalk check. Make sure you're still subscribed. Now, there's a few things that we've got to talk about today, okay? And to me, the biggest news of the day and the biggest situation for the Dallas Cowboys is, will Dak Prescott play? And many people think it's a long shot. Many people think there's no chance of that happening. And if that's the case, I think Dallas is in big trouble. Today we heard from Adam Schefter. Cowboys head coach Mike McCarthy told reporters today that Dallas is preparing for Cooper Rush to start against the Eagles. Now, Dak did go out there. He was throwing. He was doing some stuff off to the side, but the consensus seems to be that Dak Prescott will not play in this game. And if he doesn't play in this game, I think Dallas has a problem. Because like I said in my previous video, and I really believe this, the Dallas Cowboys offense is going to have to keep up with the Philadelphia Eagles offense. Because I know the Eagles are going to be able to move the ball in Dallas. And I'm not saying Dallas doesn't have a good defense, whatever. It doesn't matter. The Eagles are still going to be able to move the ball, and they will effectively. So, to me, if you don't have Dak Prescott, your best quarterback, playing, and you have Cooper Rush who's just sitting there in the pocket, the Eagles are going to tee off on him. And I think it's going to be very interesting to see if the Dallas Cowboys, if they can move the ball on the Eagles offense. I think the Eagles will score over 20 points this week. No team has all year versus Dallas. Listen, I think Dallas is walking into a buzzsaw. Okay, I think they're going into a very tough situation at Lincoln Financial Field. They got to play the Eagles. That fan base is going to be crazy. It's going to be hype. I mean, listen, it's only October. So if the Eagles were to lose, or even if Dallas loses, it's not the end of the world. It's October. But as far as games in October go, I don't know of any bigger. I mean, you have Sunday Night Football, a 5-0 team versus a 4-1 team, division rivals. They hate each other, and yet they're going to be playing each other this week. I don't know that it gets any better than that. And what I'm expecting in this game is for the Eagles to be able to move the ball, for the Eagles and Jalen Hurts to take another step, prove to people again that he is the guy, he is the future. And I'm expecting a big game from A.J. Brown. I think A.J. Brown is going to go off this week. I really do. I think A.J. Brown's going to have a big game. I'm assuming Diggs is going to be on him, and I think he's going to eat Diggs for breakfast. I really, really do. So I'm expecting A.J. Brown to have I think he's going to have like 8 catches, 130 yards, a touchdown. It's going to be something like that. I think A.J. Brown is going to have a big night. He didn't have a big day last week. He had 3 catches. Devontae Smith had 10 catches last week. So they both right now have 28 catches between the both of them. So I'm expecting A.J. Brown. I think he goes off this week. I also think that the Eagles are going to run the ball. I think Miles is going to have a big game too. I think the Eagles should run. I think they should run at Parsons when they can. And I also think that the aggressiveness of the Dallas Cowboys defense will allow for Jalen Hurts to break containment and get big plays with his legs. So I think he's going to put a lot of yards on this week with his legs. I also got to tell you, I think it's going to be a big day on the defensive side of the ball for Jordan Davis. I feel like this is going to be the Jordan Davis breakout game because I think the Cowboys are going to run the ball a lot, and he's very good at stopping the run, and he's been getting better and better each week. And I think he had like over 42% of the snaps last week. I think that continues. I think Jordan Davis has a big game. And like I said, the question is going to be Cooper Rush. Dak Prescott looks like he won't play, and I think that's big. If Dak came and played this game, I think he would have a much better chance to beat the Eagles than with Cooper Rush. I'm just not a believer. That's the way it is. Cooper Rush, I mean, listen, he's done a good job for the Cowboys. You can't deny him that. What is it, 5-0 so far this season? You got to give him his credit. But I don't know if he can make that offense keep up with the Philadelphia Eagles offense. Cooper Rush, 6'3", 225 pounds, 28 years old. He's thrown for 839 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and a quarterback rating of 66.9. Now, like I said, his stats aren't overwhelming. They're not spectacular or anything like that. But he's been efficient, and if Dallas can run the ball, then it'll make his job easier. If you put Dallas in third and long situations, they're in big trouble. I don't know that Cooper Rush is enough to beat the Philadelphia Eagles. So to me, Dak Prescott being out is a big deal for the Eagles. And I got to tell you, personally, I'd rather Dak play. I wish Dak would play. I wish nobody was injured. I wish Parsons didn't have a groin injury and that he would be 100%. I know he's going to play. I want Dallas at full strength. No excuses, nothing. I want him at full strength. We're not going to get that. But it is what it is now. If the Eagles win, are we going to hear, well, you beat the Dallas without Dak Prescott? Probably. We're going to have to just deal with it. I'll just take the win. I'll take the 6-0. I'll take the bye week. And then I'll just enjoy the Cowboys making, or their fans making every excuse possible why they lost. But, you know, we'll get into all the preview stuff, the detail stuff a little later. There's something else I want to talk about. Jason Peters. Jason Peters is coming home to play the Philadelphia Eagles. And he was hurt last week. He's going to play. It looks like he's going to be ready to go this week. And I'm sure he's pumped up. He did say some stuff about the Eagle fans I kind of want to talk about and address really quick, okay? So here's what Peters basically said today, okay? Jason Peters on Cowboys-Eagles rivalry. Dislike between fan bases. And this is what Peters said, apparently. I just know Philly fans are effing idiots. When it comes to camaraderie and the Cowboys, any team really, they know that. They pride themselves on being nasty. Philly fans are the wildest fans out there. Now, you know, some people may say, how could he call us idiots? You know, what's up with that, man? That ain't cool. I take it with pride. I take it with pride. You think we're idiots? You think we're this? You think we're that? That's fine. But we had your back for what? 12 years? 12 years had your back. And you think we're idiots the whole time? What? Is that what it is? I don't think he's saying it, and this is just me maybe wanting to make this sound better because it's Jason Peters, but I don't think he's saying it in like nasty way. I think he's saying it, man, like these guys are crazy. These guys don't play. They will bring the heat every Sunday. That's kind of how I take what he's saying. They're effing idiots, man. They're idiots. You know, like you dingbats. I call people dingbats, but I love you. I love you, and I say it in the nicest way. So I don't really care. That be honest, I don't care what he says. I don't care what anybody else says. I don't care. You wear that star. You wear that satanic helmet. You know you gonna sacrifice chickens and eat their blood and suck the DNA out of the bone. That's on you, man. You went to the dark side to play a few more years. You're what, 65 years old right now? I'm sorry, but to me, you're a Cowboy. And until you retire and come back and retire as the Eagle, you're a Cowboys. You're on the Cowboys. And you got to lose. I got to root against you. That's just the way it has to be. No excuses, nothing. So I know some people are getting worked up. I had some people DM me, look what Jason Peters said about us. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. You know, that he says we're effing idiots. I like I said, I think he means that in the most respectful way, if that makes any sense. It does to me because you could say, hey, you idiot. Oh, yeah, effing idiot. But you love the guy, right? It's like having a friend, you call him an idiot, but you love him. But, it's a sign of I acknowledge how crazy of a fan base you really are. That's how I kind of see it. So I ain't really worried about it. I ain't worried about it at all. We'll take Jason Peters. We're going to take them Cowboys out, and I can't wait. And then I got Mark Holmes. Mark Holmes ignoring me. He's pizzling me. Well, like, what's up with that? I threw a bet out. It's Wednesday. He's scared. Mark Holmes is running scared. That's how you know the Cowboys are in trouble. If Mark Holmes, the biggest fair-weather, well, no, I wouldn't say fair-weather friend, but biggest homer, Mark Homer, we'll call him. Mark Homer. I can't call him a fair-weather friend. He's not a fair-weather friend. But Mark Homer, if he's scared of his team losing to the Eagles, there's a really, really good chance that they're going to lose. And with Dak Prescott not playing, I think Dallas is in a lot of trouble. I may have a video out later tonight. We'll see. Or early tomorrow morning. Last few days have been really busy for me, so I've only been able to put one video out a day. But look for something either tonight or early tomorrow. And then, of course, we're going to have another horrible Thursday night game on the Erect Penis Network, which I'm sure is going to stink. Washington Bears. What could be interesting about that game? Washington's horrible. What are they going to do? Bench Carson Wentz? I guess that's the only thing that would be interesting. Anyways, with that said, take care. Talk to you there. Of course, don't be a dingbat. Remember, it's how we vision. We're all just living in it. Okay, so back by request. I've had some people requesting to see some more of the kittens that I have. So here's one. I call her Penelope. Here she is, a little small one. She's very cute, very pretty. She takes very good pictures. Say hi. Hi. Yeah. She wanted to see what I was doing. She kept trying to come over here while I was filming. You okay? She's very friendly. These cats have been held so much. They're very used to humans right now. Hi. Yeah. You want to see the camera? Say hi. Hi. Dallas stinks, right? Dallas stinks. Absolutely. So, yeah. Dallas still stinks. No question about it. Denzel Washington and Penelope out.